Hello students, today we are going to start with your practical number 2 of your new syllabus, that is .NET Core and Progressive Web Application Practical. So let's see what are inside your practical number 2. As you can see, the first program that we have to write is function overloading. So before getting started with the function overloading code, let's see what is function overloading. So function overloading or method overloading allows programmers to use a multiple method with the same. Why we need this application, that is multiple method with the same parameter? So you can achieve the polymorphism feature by using this, and polymorphism comes under your object oriented programming. Now how to achieve your method overloading? So first, you can change the number of parameter in the method. Second, you can change the order of your parameter, and the third, you can use different data types in your parameter. So let's get started and do one code to achieve this. So I will open Visual Studio here. If you want to learn how to install a Visual Studio, you can go to my video and see the steps. So I will create a new project here. Please make sure that you are creating a C# project. So I have console application. Make sure you are seeing this logo, that is C#, because we are doing the code in the C# as per our syllabus. So I will just click on the next and then create. Okay, now just run your console application to see whether it is working or not. So it will take some time to build your application, and after that you will get an output on your console browser. So I will close it, my console, and just start with the coding part. So first we have to define our system. System is inbuilt library from the C# where you will get console.writeLine, console.readLine, and the other methods which are required for our application. So I will create a class here. You can create a namespace as well, but currently we don't need any namespace, so I am just going with the class program. So as you can see, the class program is there, basic class program, and then static void main. Please make sure that the main inside you have to write M capital, and then your string args. I will just run this hello world program again to check whether it is working or not. Okay, so now as you can see, we are getting the output here. After that, let's create one method here or a function. So to create a method or a function, first you have to mention the access specifier. So I am just mentioning the access specifier as public. So I have my public method. I will create outside my method, that is public, then void, which is a return type of your method, and then I will make a simple method 1. So just function 1. Okay, just I am making function 1, and inside the function 1 I am just writing hello world just to show you. Okay, now how to run your method? As you know, that method should be called. So I will call my method here. As you can see, my method reside inside the class program. So first I will create the object of my class. So for creation of object, you have to write your class name space your object name. So class name, your object name is equal to new class name. Now how to call a method? Your object name dot your method name. Currently I had created the method with the function 1 named, so I will write obj dot function 1. I will run it again to check whether we are getting the output. So yes, we are getting the output. Now what do we want to achieve? We want to achieve method overloading. And how to achieve a method overloading? By changing number of the parameter. So I will just provide a single parameter to my function 1. Just say string 1. I will say string message. Okay, and after hello I will print my message here. So hello plus my message. Similarly, inside my method 2, with the same name function 1, I will provide one more parameter, string name, and here I will say message and name as well. Now how to call them? So first, if you are calling a function 1 with a single parameter, then you have to pass a single argument. So I will just pass hello world. And to call a second method with the same name, you have to call obj function 1 and with 2 parameters. So I will write my name here. Okay, now I will run. So as you can see, for calling a function 1 which has a single parameter, then you have to pass a single argument. If you are passing a single argument here, your first function will be called. Okay, the function name are same but parameter are different. That's how you can achieve the method overloading. Okay, so this is a simple program. You can take a screenshot of it to write it and to run it. Okay, so let's move to the next one. The next one is our inheritance, which is a very important one. So I will just go, let's see what is inheritance first. So in inheritance, it allows us to create a new class from the existing class. For example, if you want to get the function and the methods or a property of a one class into the another class, then you can use the inheritance. So this is our base class and this is our derived class. So animal, let's take example of animal. Animal has name and you have a display function as well. So if animal dog inherits your base class animal, so it will get the same method get name from the base class. Okay, so there are different types of inheritance. The first type is your single inheritance. In the single inheritance, you have a single base class and a single derived class. The second one is your multi-level inheritance. As a name suggests, here you are getting a chain of classes. The first, the class A, then which will inherited by class B, and then a class C, and so on. The level will be increased. Now the third one, which is a hierarchical. Now inside the hierarchical, you will get a single class A, and class B and C will inherit a single class A. Inside the multiple one, which is not supported inside the C#, but you can achieve it using interfaces. We'll do that in the next video. Currently we'll not do the multiple inheritance, but what we'll do inside the multiple inheritance, you will get a class A and a class B, and your class A and B together will be inherited inside the class C. So it is a multiple, and the hybrid one, it is a combination of all. You can achieve it by combining your single and multi-level as well. Okay, so let's do the single level first. To do that, first I will remove this part and this one as well. So currently we have a single class. Okay, we'll make this as a main class and we'll make two classes. We are going with our diagram. Okay, so for better understanding, we'll use a class A and class B only. So I will just create a class A. Okay, and inside my class A, I'm just keeping it blank, and a class B. Okay, it's just a suggestion. I'm not using suggestion for now. So I have created two classes. Class A and class B. Class A will get some method. Okay, so I will create public and my function 1. So I am creating function 1 inside my class A. Now my function 1 will just print console.writeLine and one simple message, that is class A. So this is my method of my class A. Okay, so public and return type we have to write now. So public void function 1. Okay, without any argument, just we are creating a function. Inside my class B, I will create a second function. So I will create public void function 2 and name as a class B. Now I will go inside my class program. Now just see my screen. If you will create object of your class A. Okay, so I am creating object of my class A, that is obj A is equal to new A. I am creating object A. Similarly, I will create object of my class B, obj b new b. Now if I want to call my function 1, then I have to go with the object of class A only. So if I will write obj a dot function 1, and if I will run my program now, it will show you the output, that is class A. It's correct. Now if I will try to call obj ak through my function 1, it is fine, but what about the function 2? It will show you the error because function 2 is available inside class B. Now what about if we want to call both the function using a single object? Then we'll use the inheritance. So just I will write colon, it is a symbol for the inheritance, and then A. So what we are doing? We are inheriting the object, property and the methods of class A to the B. So what I will do? I will just create object of my class B, and inside using object B, I am calling function 1 and function 2, both of them using a single object. So let's see, and you are getting the output of both. That's the power of inheritance. Now this is a single level inheritance. As you can see, class A is inherited by class B. So class B is inheriting class A. Class B is inheriting class A. Now what we want to achieve in the next inheritance? Multi-level. So class A inside B and B inside C. So let's see. Class A inside B, already done. We'll copy this down. Similarly, class B inside class C. That's it. And we'll write function name as function 3. And here we'll change it to the class C. Now, if you will see, the methods and property of A is inherited by B, and the methods and property of B is inherited by C. In short, property of A is available inside C. So we'll create object of our class C only, and we'll call all of the function using object of my class C. So I will write object C function 3 as well. Sir, how it is possible कि आपने एक ही ऑब्जेक्ट के थ्रू सारे फंक्शन कॉल कर लिए? So see this diagram. Class A की सारी property, we are inheriting class B by A. That means A की property are inside B. Similarly, B की all properties are inside C. That means C can access B and A as well. That's why we are creating object of our class C only. Okay. But in the next part, if you will see now, B gets A key property, C gets A key property. That means using B ka object, you can call only A key property. Using C ka object, you can call only A key property. And C itself now. So B can call B ka functions and A ka function. Similarly, C can call its own function and class A's function. So can you do it? Okay, so it's very simple. Just see the diagram again. It's very easy. B by A and C by A. So B by A already done and C by A. That's it. But you have to change here. Like you are getting the error in function 2 now. Why? Because your class C cannot access the function 2. Function 2 is accessible by B only. So what you have to do? You have to just create B ka object as well, and instead of C you have to call B. That's it. Now again you can achieve class A, B and C. So it is a multiple inheritance. What about your hybrid one? I think it's homework for you all. You have to achieve the hybrid inheritance by your own by seeing this diagram. Okay, well, we'll also show the solution in the next video. Now let's move to the constructor. The next question is constructor overloading. Now let's see what is constructor overloading here. So basically a constructor is a special method. Now why we are calling it as a special method? Because it is called when an object of a class is created. Like a function may we have to call a function, but inside a constructor we don't have to call it. We can directly simply create object of our class and it will be called automatically. There are different types of constructor, for example default, parameterized, copy, private and static one, but we'll cover it in our theory session. Currently what we want to achieve, we just want to achieve a constructor overloading. So without wasting time, let's see how to achieve a constructor overloading. So to achieve that, first I will remove this one. The all classes will be removed from my side, and similarly this object as well, a simple program ka class, and that's it. So now I will create a single class here, class A. Okay, now if you want to create a method now, please make sure the name of the constructor should be same as of class name. Okay, so now my constructor name is A with parenthesis. Sir, what about the return type? And what about the access specifier? You do not have to mention the return type for a constructor. Constructor do not has any return type. Please make sure. Now what I will do, I will just write a simple console.writeLine statement here, mentioning that it is a constructor. So it is my constructor here. I will mention constructor. That's it. Okay, now let's see the magic. I'm just creating object of my class. How to create an object of a class? A space your object name is equal to new keyword and again your class name. Okay, I'm not calling any method or a constructor here, huh? Let's see. I will run this program. So we are getting a previous one. So please make sure inside the Visual Studio, if you have any error inside your program, then you will get a previous output only. So now let's resolve it. How why we are getting this error? So I will mention just public here. Okay, so we don't have return type, but we have to mention the access specifier. So I am just mentioning access specifier. I will run it again. Boom, we are getting the output. So as you can see here, we are not calling a function, we are just creating the object of our class, and after creation object of our class we are getting the constructor run. Now output of a constructor. Now what I will do, I will make one more constructor, huh? Because we have to achieve constructor overloading. So I will make one more constructor, but this time my constructor will accept an argument, that is a message, string message. Okay, and inside console.writeLine I will just print my message. So console.writeLine, and I will just print my message. Okay, here constructor and here your message. Now while creation of your object, what you have to do, you have to pass the message as well. Here I am passing my message. Okay, I will change the object name as well, and I will pass my name here. I will run it. So you are getting the output from the second constructor. Now how we are achieving it? So inside the first one, as you can see, we don't have any argument. So if you are creating an object without any argument, it will goes inside your constructor one. But how it will see key we are calling the second constructor, it will see you are passing a single argument. So it will go the parameter and see, yes, we are calling the second one. So it will find out using your parameters. So currently what we are achieving, we are doing constructor overloading. How, sir? How it is constructor overloading? The same name but a different number of parameter. So can you do same name with different type of parameter? Yes, you can do it by using different type of parameter. Okay, it is also a constructor overloading. but here you have to pass the argument as well now. So that's it for today. In the next video we'll continue with further your interface, delegates and exception handling. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you everyone.